Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. A formerly homeless man who was locked up in the Hawaii State Hospital for more than 2 years in a case of mistaken identity is suing the state in federal court. Joshua Spritzerbock attorneys say in the lawsuit filed Sunday that state officials have not responded to a petition seeking to correct his records to ensure the error never happens again. Spritzerbock's bizarre plight started in 2017 when he fell asleep on a sidewalk while waiting in a long line for food outside a Honolulu homeless shelter. A police officer woke him up and mistook him for a man named Thomas Castleberry, who had a warrant out for his arrest. Spritzerbock denied he was Castleberry but was arrested and ended up in the state mental hospital, where he was forced to take psychiatric drugs. When a doctor looked into his case and verified the mix-up, his lawyers say state officials tried to cover up the mistake by quietly setting him free with just 50 cents to his name. Spritzerbock's lawsuit alleges false imprisonment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, malicious prosecution, and abuse of process. Hawaii's Department of Health reported 92 additional statewide infections today, bringing the total number of infections since the start of the pandemic to 86,939. There were no new fatalities reported today, but Hawaii's virus-related death toll passed the 1,000 milestone over the weekend and now stands at 1,002. Today's new infection cases include 48 on Oahu, 19 on Maui, 13 on Hawaii Island, and 12 on Kauai. The number of known active coronavirus cases in Hawaii fell by 21 today to a total of 1,524. Active infections are those reported to the state in the past 14 days. As of today, 72.4% of Hawaii's population is fully vaccinated, and 85% have received at least one dose. The Navy is working to contain a spill at its Red Hill fuel facility near Pearl Harbor that has released at least 14,000 gallons of a fuel and water mixture from a drain line. Navy officials said in a news release Sunday afternoon that the rate of release had slowed considerably and continues to be captured. They said the cause of the spill is under investigation. Officials said Navy personnel detected the leak on Saturday and believed it was water, but by Sunday, fuel was detected within the mixture. The Navy says that the fuel was contained in the lower tunnel and has been transferred to an above-ground storage tank with no release to the environment. The Navy says it notified the Hawaii Department of Health, which regulates the facility. Honolulu police have arrested 2 people in connection with the stabbing death of a 25-year-old man in Waikiki. The victim was at home when he argued with 2 suspects just before 11 p.m. Saturday, according to the Honolulu Police Department. HPD says the argument escalated and one of the suspects fatally stabbed the victim. Honolulu Emergency Services transported him in critical condition to a local trauma center. The man was pronounced dead at the hospital. HPD arrested a 31-year-old man and a 29-year-old woman in connection with the case late Saturday night. Finally, Hawaii Island police are investigating the possible drowning of a 36-year-old Puna man who died while spearfishing in waters off Maku'u Point at Hawaiian Paradise Park. He has been identified as Donald Gonzalez of Orchid Land, and an autopsy is scheduled to determine the exact cause of his death. Police and firefighters responded to a call of 2 divers in distress in waters off Maku'u Point at about 4:20 p.m. Sunday. The divers, who are family members, began spearfishing at about 4 p.m., but one of them quickly got into trouble and began struggling in the water. The other diver attempted to assist him, but high surf hampered his effort. Fire rescue crews rescued the second diver, a 38-year-old man who was not injured. They then located Gonzalez, who was unresponsive and floating face down. Rescuers conducted CPR on Gonzalez and took him to Hilo Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Are you ready to score big? Make sure to check out the Honolulu Star-Advertiser's Football Fever every Monday through Wednesday for your official ballot to play and enter for a chance to win $500 weekly or the chance to win the grand prize, a Big Green Egg Kamado Grill. Match or beat the score and you qualify to win. Don't forget to drop off your entry at select Long's Drugs locations. Good luck! Special thanks to sponsors Long's Drugs, Hawaiian Telecom, and Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu.